everybody should be journaling.
Yes.
I don't care how you're doing it. I don't care if you're recording voice notes, preferably pen to page. Typing is one thing, but you got to understand you're using way more of your brain's abilities by writing things by hand because you have to actually construct letters.
You put me on to journaling. And the cool thing is there's no real rule to it. Because at first I felt weird because I was like, damn, I got to write out all my feelings. And it was really hard for me to do that. But then I was like, you know what? I'm going to just start writing things that are in my head, whether it be like small lyrics, small business ideas. I just started writing that and then going from there. And what I noticed is that it really helps me relax my brain from thinking so much. And then I don't have to think about that thought over and over again. Because sometimes I had moments where I would just fixate on a specific thought or idea. And then I wouldn't be able to go to sleep because I'm thinking about this thing.
No, that's facts. I think of it like a pinball game. You know, if you've ever played pinball, there's that shiny silver ball. You pop it up and it's bouncing around like crazy. Now imagine how your brain is working with ideas, stress, depression, anxiety, all these different things that you're thinking about. And there's a bunch of them just kind of bouncing around. When you journal, it's a way to restart and balance things out because you're now freeing your mind for space for things that are more important and more valuable for you to lift yourself up. And so I read this one book. It's called 1 to 1. I forget who the author is, but I didn't read that till I was grown already. And I'm like, wow, this made sense as to why journaling was so helpful for me because it's the conversation I'm having with myself. And it's like, well, no, I don't necessarily have to be vulnerable with everybody in the world, but I do need to be able to be vulnerable with me and write things out and call myself out on what I'm thinking or feeling, because once I do that and then I see it on the page and I read it out loud, I realize, wow, that was a really silly thought. And then once I realize that, I've now taken it from this big heavy thing that's weighing on me to reducing it to a crumb. Now I can get right past it and put it in the trash where it belongs and get back to, you know, achieving the way I want to achieve. And so now when you do that, you just make situations differently, your goals differently, whatever you're building in your business, your interpersonal relationships, it's just healthy. Like if you're talking to everybody else or posting all your problems on the internet and you don't even sit with yourself and figure out what the issue is, you got 100 people in your conversation that you should be having with yourself or the person that you're having an issue with.
And you know damn well you're giving free entertainment for everybody.
Free entertainment, yeah.
You're being MTV for all your friends, all your coworkers, because they're all talking. They're all talking. Once you start posting that, they're going to be like, yo, look at what Lewis posted. Can you believe that happened?
Constant confusion creates illusions.
And then sometimes people will purposely contact you indirectly trying to find out more information or adding on fuel to the fire. So that's why it's not always a good idea to just be venting on social media like that.
They treat it like drama TV.
Facts, man.